What up, YouTube? It's prediction time. Tomorrow there is a state of play, and I'm over the moon. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a big deal. The last one was January 31st. We were looking at May 30th for this one. I think there's going to be some very cool stuff to see. They've had time to cook, and Sony, they're in a place where they need to cook. They need to cook. Holst, what's the plan? I feel like my first prediction is so broad, and I want to start it off with what we see in front of us. This is the actual brass tacks. This is what we know is coming, right? Look at the graphic. This is distinctly different than the PlayStation State of Play of old. If you remember what the graphics kind of look like when they announced things in the past, you'll remember a slightly different visual aesthetic, if you will, going back in time, right? This is the most recent one. Before that, we used to get a visual that was kind of more like this. It looks like we're entering kind of a new era of what the PlayStation State of Play is going to look like. I think that is actually telling Film Talk Hawk! Yes, dude! Yes! Welcome back, Hawk. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Good to see ya. Hell yeah. I'm gonna remove these items. Let's get it poppin'. Chat, it's good to see you all rolling in. Here we go. Too Much New Toys, thanks for being here. EGP Noodles, thanks for being here. Film Talk Hawk, thanks for being here. A fist bump to everybody just getting in. Squanky Mini Farva with the sub, and that's no basic sub, chat. That's no basic sub. That's a tier 3 sub. That's an extra fist bump for you. Hell yes, Mini Farva and Squanky, welcome in. Hell yes. Andrew on Cards is here. That's right, chat. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good next 24 hours. We streamed Jack and Daxter this morning, and then something incredible happened early on. I had this feeling within me. That today would be the announcement of the State of Play. Armand, welcome in. W. Armand. Stellar Adam, welcome in. Grab those things. It's going to be nothing but third-party games. I say, let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about the facts of this PlayStation State of Play. All right, chat. Here's what we absolutely know about the PlayStation State of Play this Thursday. Verbatim from the PlayStation blog. PlayStation State of Play is back. Tune in for live updates on PS5 and PSVR 2 titles, plus look at PlayStation Studios games arriving later this year. That's really key. We're going to talk about that a lot. The 30-plus minute show features 14 titles and begins blah, blah, blah tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be here reacting to it. You absolutely know. I hope to see you guys all there. It's going to be a really fun time. But they say, look at PlayStation Studios games arriving later this year. So it's very interesting the way that they worded that. We'll get there when we get to our bigger predictions. Team Brass Tacks. I am TACKS as well. Rebecca, welcome in. Everybody that's just getting here, I appreciate you. And oh my god, Mini Farva with the tier 3 sub. Let's fucking go. Redeemed my fist bump right away. It was taken over by ads. It's okay. No worries. You're not going to miss much. I'm going to be doing a lot of rambling and a lot of pulling from you guys. Didn't they say they didn't have any more PlayStation Studios games this year, 2 months ago? We'll get there, but there are 2 things that I can think of for sure, and maybe a third. Aiden, welcome in. Hell yeah. I switched internet providers and didn't get the chance to update anyone. My letterbox is updated now, and it's good to be back with the good speeds again. Hell yeah, brother. Film Talk Hawk, it's good to get you back in the mix. Listen, chat, I always say, you don't need to be here. It's not a big deal. If you have to come and go, you're good. I'm just happy to see you back. But every once in a while, there's a regular that doesn't show, and I notice it. Hawk's one of the fucking good ones, baby. Good to have you back in chat. W Film Talk Hawk. Let me see if I still have it saved on my computer. Did I delete it? No, I didn't. Here we go. Check out this prophesized thing this morning. I went crazy. I'm calling myself Jake Stradamus. I went live this morning thinking about the PlayStation State of Play. Here's a good summary of what happened. Volume warning. I feel like we're on the precipice. In fact, even today, maybe we'll manifest a PlayStation State of Play or showcase being announced. What time is it? 9:59. In 2 minutes, I'm going to look at my Twitter, and Sony is going to announce a PlayStation State of Play for tomorrow afternoon. Let's see. Oh my god, oh my god. State of Play returns with a 30+ minute broadcast this Thursday at 3 p.m. Yo, it's tomorrow. I absolutely fucking nailed it. It was announced. Fuck yes, fuck yes. Chat, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Please join me at twitch.tv/JakeTwitchin or amazingstreamer.com. I went fucking crazy. I predicted not only the day and time frame of the PlayStation State of Play, but when the PlayStation State of Play would be officially announced, down to the fucking minute. I was on one this morning, chat. This morning was a movie. If you want to watch the Jack and Daxter stream, which is the full playthrough, you should watch it. That's just part 1. It was a really good time. Also, to celebrate PlayStation tomorrow, on the stream, as soon as I wake up, sometime between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m., I will go live. I'm just kidding. I will go live and I shall stream Astro's Playroom. Astrobot Rescue Mission? I don't know which one it is. The PlayStation 5 built-in one. That's a celebration of all PlayStation things. Maybe a full playthrough, maybe it's the first half of the playthrough, but either way, I want to hop in there and just talk all things PlayStation. So look forward to that tomorrow. As long as they don't announce the PS5 Pro, I don't think they will. They usually save hardware announcements for showcases, and this is deliberately a State of Play. Yes, I think we're good. Ellipticus, welcome in. This is a true Ouroboros moment. Streamer is just watching himself in the same clothes as the clip. Correct. We're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 news, you think? Titan, stay tuned. I have a list of my own predictions, but I really want to feed from chat. And then chat, here's the idea for what's going on here, is I've loaded up Canva. And I would love to create with you bingo. We haven't done bingo since the Grand Theft Auto trailer a while back. And I think it's high time that we get back in the mix to some fucking bingo. So let's do it. Let's do it right. And we'll make all of our predictions and then we'll make a bingo card and see how we do tomorrow. So we'll have to customize this as we go, but we will make it happen. So let's start talking about our predictions and what's going on in PlayStation Studios, right? So here's what I want to do is I'm going to use Canva as kind of like our sounding board here. And we're going to just write things into Canva today. And we will use this to kind of like sketch out ideas together, and we can use pictures, we can use words, and we'll sort of just kind of throw things up on the board, right? We'll have like a big open conversation. WAP, wet ass PlayStation mods. I'm just kidding. Too much new toys. Welcome in. Duck, welcome in. Hell yeah, we got the gamers in the chat. Let's start figuring out what we might see tomorrow. So we can throw things at the wall and see what sticks. I'm watching streams in the highest quality instead of 360p. Hell yeah. Kingdom Hearts, Lawless, welcome in. Chat, you know I think it's coming. You know I think it's coming. Let's lead with Kingdom Hearts 4, baby. Kingdom Hearts 4. Let me get a good setup here. I'm gonna put you over here, chat. Which is not always ideal, but I think it should be okay. You can see every mole on Jake's dome. Hell yeah. Don't you love it? Don't you fucking love it? Alright, so let's add Kingdom Hearts 4 to the dock, baby. All right, where is the dock though? You live here, and the dock is here. Cool. So Kingdom Hearts 4 is our first prediction. We'll hang out right there. Blue Point's current project. That is a great one, Duck. That is a great one. I really think we get that. Do we want to go any further? Do we think we know what Blue Point's project is? Does anybody fucking know? I mean, signs have pointed in the past to a Metal Gear Solid remaster, which is another point, right? While we're talking about that, let's talk about maybe Metal Gear Delta. I think there's a good chance that Metal Gear Solid Delta shows up. Bloodborne remake in line with Demon Souls. It's a possibility. I've heard Metal Gear Solid 1 rumors from Bluepoint in my day as well. Lawless, a fist bump for you. Chat, help me out today if I miss anything. We will come back to it. If you send something and I do not answer it, predictions wise, don't forget it. Bring it up when we can move on and talk about something else after we get through like the train of thought, if you will. Let's add Konami's. Is Konami working on anything other than Metal Gear Solid Delta publicly right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. God of War is a very good one. I think there's some interesting things that could happen there. The question just becomes, what is Sony Santa Monica working on, right? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're working on. I'll tell you that much. Sure. Oh my god, that's the jankiest little picture I've ever had, but you know what? It'll do. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater. Why is the bingo card just a box? Excellent question. It's not actually the bingo card. We're just gonna kind of sketch some things out with some visuals here. For predictions right now, and I would love to maybe I have a good background I can use. Yeah, this is slick. Add a little texture there, huh? What do you think, chat? Does that look a little better? Yeah. Wolverine updates from Insomniac. Okay, so let's do another page here. We're gonna duplicate this page and we're gonna ditch this and this and this, and we'll talk about Sony first party and third party, and we'll separate them as such. So we'll put Bluepoint over here, and let's talk about Insomniac. And I think there are 3 things that we could see from Insomniac, right? Those 3 things are... Fuck you. Hold on, chat. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Insomniac Games. Painkiller, welcome in. Hell yeah. Queen is pretty busy, but everyone has ADHD, so that's probably fine. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. All right. So, Bluepoint and Insomniac. So let's talk about this. Next Bluepoint game. MGS remake, Bloodborne, maybe, who could tell? Maybe white. Oy. Effects, outline, black. Yeah, you might not like it, but this is peak performance. So we'll use that. And then Insomniac, you can go 3 things in. Painkiller, did I fist bump you yet? State of play is usually first party games. It says there will be some first party games and there will be some VR stuff, but I think it will be majority third party. If I was guessing the breakdown, I would say we see 3 first party games, 2 VR games, and then 9 third party games. I downloaded Dave the Diver last night. Next thing I know, it's 10 a.m. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It gets crazy quick. Okay, so Insomniac is gonna go one of 3 ways that we would see, and it would be Spidey DLC, Wolverine, or Venom, chat, if you're gonna pay attention to leaks. A Venom game a la Miles Morales would be pretty interesting. Just finished watching the morning stream. Painkiller, the morning stream holds up on a rewatch, right? I think it holds up on a rewatch. Conquered is absolutely a win. Chat, if I miss a chat, do not fret. Resend it today. Don't think that I look at your prediction and didn't do it. If I don't explicitly shoot it down, I want that prediction again. I want that prediction again. All right, so Conquered is just a standalone game. I think that game shows up. I think Concord is a guarantee. I believe that game was like said moments, weeks ago that that game is coming out in 2024. There's also the game from Jade Raymond. What's Jade Raymond's studio called, chat? Fire something? It's Fair Games. Fair Games is the name of it. It opened the PlayStation Showcase a while back. Haven Studios, Fair Games. Chat, you'll remember it when you see this little image. People wearing masks and doing bank heist shit. Final Shape gets a launch trailer, 100%. 100%. 0% chance of Ratchet and Clank Conquer. I agree wholeheartedly. Also, Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2 remake is a good pull, Swanky. Let's add that to the third party page. And that's Konami, right? Who the fuck makes Silent Hill? It's not Konami. It's not Capcom. Maybe it's Konami. Sly Cooper, yeah. Sly Cooper is... No, that Conquer game is... not Conquer game. The Ratchet game, Conquer, I got those mixed up, is like slated for like a 2032 release date or something like that. The Insomniac leaks are wild, and they're probably to be believed. Sly Cooper is coming to PS2. That's a really interesting one too, chat. There is a method of thinking where there's a chance that we see some uncharacteristic stuff, where they just announced a bunch of PS2 games coming to PlayStation backwards compatibility, and they have a new PlayStation 2 emulator for the PlayStation 5, which is extremely interesting to me. So there is a chance that we see some more PS2 games. There's always a chance that we see a new controller. Not like a guarantee, obviously, but who can tell? Like, I'll just put like a picture of a controller hardware wise, like there's a chance that this could pop, you know what I mean? Who knows if we see something like that? We'll get like a hardware section. Dragon Quest V PS2 port or Riot. I think Dragon Quest HD 2D could pop up. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. I got like an official teaser the other day for Dragon Quest Day. Let's throw that here. That? Yeah. Very good, very good. Pretty solid. I don't think a new Sly Cooper. So I would say, chat, if we see anything from Sucker Punch, it's going to be Ghosts of Tsushima 2, right? Ghosts of Tsushima 2. There was a rumor a while back that Sucker Punch was working on Infamous and Sly Cooper, and they came out pretty publicly and said, no, we're not. Which is, again, that is what you say when you're working on something you don't want people to know about, but arguably not great. Two. Group. Look at that. That's how you make box art, baby. Content. Have I missed anything real good recently? Let's take a peek. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, Destiny Final Shape. We talked about that briefly. You saved them millions on graphic design. You are right. Destiny 2 Final Shape launches on June 4th. Also, something stinks on Destiny 2, chat. I'm sorry to admit it, but I'm actually not sorry at all. Destiny 2, for some reason, had their first hands-on very recently. Why are you only playing that game now, 10 days before it launches? I'll tell you why. Because PU! Something stinks! That's why, dude. I think something's wrong over at Bungie. I think something's very wrong. New Naughty Dog is possible considering how much Druckmann has been flapping his gums recently. Did you see they had to take that down? Alright, so Naughty Dog is an interesting one. We'll add that on the left column here with some text next to it as well, because there's a couple different directions for ways that it could go, if you ask me. I believe that Naughty Dog could be working on Uncharted, Last of Us 3, Crazy space fantasy. Okay. It's just not space. It was just fantasy, right? Was that what was teased? Hey, yo, Boggs! Let's go! Let's go! You're gonna be on until the State of Play broadcast. There will be a brief break, but tomorrow we're playing Astro's Playroom, start to finish on the stream. And then we're hopping into the goods, baby. We're hopping into the goods. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we will be reacting. Last of Us Part 3 and it's remastered 2 years later. Accurate. I played 40 hours of Destiny 2 and I strongly dislike most of them. I played like 1,000 hours of Destiny 1 and like 20 hours of that. But Bog, thank you so much for the sub. First GF sticking it out. Hell yeah, holding it down. BioShock is a great one. BioShock is a great one. 2K Games working on a new BioShock is canon. In that same breath, we could mention Judas. I feel like Judas could be a really good pick. Oh man, can I get a fucking picture that's not boned? Let me live. This'll do. That'll do. You'll get the idea. That's just a new BioShock game, right? Judas from what the fuck is the name of Ken Levine. The spiritual successor to BioShock from Ken's new studio will possibly show up. I don't know. Just don't know. I gotta get a good picture of Judas, bro. Look at this. How do I not have a picture of Judas already in my fucking uploads here? This'll do. Judas is a good third-party pull. Resident Evil? Yeah. I think we could do a Capcom page. I'm gonna dupe this page, drag this over here, and then for like third-party, if we go Capcom, the Capcom image, there's a couple things that we could probably see from Capcom. Hold on, let me make some space on my desktop here. Oh shit. I lost the picture that I was using as my background. I deleted too much from the desktop chat. Hold on, I can get it back. I can get it back. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. Hey, we are so back, dude. We are so back. Excellent, excellent work, JT. Okay, so let us grab that Capcom image, and then we can write some things about Capcom because I do think there's a pretty decent amount of stuff that could come of that. Also, is this a Final Fantasy X banger I'm hearing right now? I do believe it is. All right, so Capcom big swings right now are as follows. Chat again, chat's moving fast. If I miss something, don't give up. Remind me as we move into other predictions. So Monster Hunter Wilds could pop up tomorrow. I would be surprised if we didn't see Street Fighter DLC as a possibility. Bloodborne 2 or don't bother, Cloud. Welcome in. It's possible. Listen, we got Bloodborne remaster written here for Bluepoint. It's entirely possible. Chat, help me out with the name of the Japanese style influenced kind of hack and slashy RTS game. Kunitsu something. Capcom Kunitsugami. Fuck yeah. Nitsugami, chat. That's the game you might have mixed up with, like, when it was revealed, it kind of looked a little bit like Onimusha. It's got some really cool stylized monsters and stuff like that, in like a almost like a painted art style. It's been shown a couple times at Capcom events and was revealed at Summer Game Fest last year, and I think that game is actually slated for this year. Nitsugami is probably a pretty good guess, if I'm being honest here. And then Resident Evil, and Resident Evil could go Resident Evil 9/0/remake/ Code Veronica X, I guess. It could be any of those. I don't fucking know. They're crazy right now. The DMC team is currently working on updates and DLC for Dragon's Dogma 2. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nick, thank you for the lurk. Street Fighter 6, I don't think we see a presence of. I do think Wilds will show up. I'd say it's time, yeah. They ended on a big cliffhanger with just a cinematic trailer. It'd be nice to see where that game is at. What else you got, chat? Throw them at me. Throw them at me. What else do you expect to see tomorrow? What else do you think we could see tomorrow? We've got some big gaps in first-party PlayStation studios. We only have Bluepoint, Insomniac, Naughty Dog listed for big studios. Disco Elysium 2, ban Swanky Joinkers, please. It's got Akuma. Oh, Knack is back! Let's fucking go. Give Knack. Give Knack. Pinned by Swanky. Hell yeah. Bro, I would lose my mind. I would lose my fucking mind, chat. Give Knack. Give Knack, my guy. I need it. I fucking need it. Better be Sly 5. I wouldn't hold your breath. I don't think we're seeing Sly. I don't think we're seeing Jack. I don't think we're seeing Ratchet. I think the only way that we're seeing any of those is with our guy, Astro, baby. And I almost want to spend time talking about what I think we're going to get from Astro tomorrow, because that's one of the ones that I feel very confident in right now, is that I think that we see Astro tomorrow in a very big way. And I think that we see him in one of three ways, chat. So this is what I think for Astro. I think we see Astro either A, get its own like full-fledged game that takes place in the Astro universe and separates itself from other Sony IP and becomes its own thing. Fully fledge out Astro's world, give Astro some other characters that are like him, let him breathe and become his own thing. The other way that they go is one of two ways, where they double down on the Sony influence, right? And they make, once again, Astro a celebration of all PlayStation IP, and they do like Last of Us and Horizon and God of War, Ratchet and Clank, Hot Shots Golf, and you're just going absolutely bonkers with your references to other stuff. Then the third way, and the way that I would love to see it, is if Astro became like the Super Smash Brothers of Sony lovable icons, where it's like Astro, Ratchet, Sly, Sackboy, Jack, all of the like icons of first-party Sony lovable little guys come together in Astro's world, and Astro perhaps even goes to their worlds and hops around and takes influence from each one of those games. It would be an interesting way to do things. Are the Sackboy boys working on anything? That is a really sad fucking story, actually. They were working on Dreams for quite a while, and then Media Molecule was unfortunately the lead creative left, and then there were layoffs on the team, and Dreams that was planned to go to PC is no longer going to PC. And Little Big Planet devs, I mean, it's possible we see a Little Big Planet game. They licensed out to, I think, Sumo Digital. Did Sumo Digital deliver Sackboy's Big Adventure? That was my Windows sound, not yours, chat. But I don't think the actual Little Big Planet guys were ready to see right now, which is sad beyond measure. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff that I have written down. It was okay, yeah, it was a solid game. It was a good launch game too. That because LBP is goated, I couldn't agree more. It's actually not possible for me to agree more. Chat, I was gonna add Twisted Metal, but I think Twisted Metal was recently canceled. Unfortunately. We have Astrobot, Conquered, Bluepoint, Fair Games. Naughty Dog is covered via options there. Insomniac, Sucker Punch. Sony Santa Monica. Sony Santa Monica is worth writing down here. Now, I don't know what they would be cooking. I think the chances of seeing them are really slim. I'm not going to actually add them to the page, but I think if we were to see them, it would be in a God of War DLC akin to, I guess, the size of Valhalla, but maybe with the like focused like Atreus type thing that's sold for actual money. Future, welcome in. Until Dawn remake is such a good shoe-in. That has to happen. Until Dawn remake is probably coming this year. I'm adding it to the list. That's a good layup. Oh yeah. Twisted Metal greenlit but not filming. Oh my god, I forgot it's a show. I fucking hate my life. I hate it here. Okay. Until Dawn, yes. I do think that is coming. You know what? Let's put you here. Let's put you here. Down here. You can both be smaller. Announcement of the PS5 Pro. So I have this page that I have like, what are the chances we see more PS2 games announced now that they have that new emulator on the console and perhaps new hardware in the form of a controller? I think that PS5 Pro is on its way. I don't know if we see it tomorrow, but let's add a picture of the PlayStation 5 console just for, you know, the off chance that we get that. We'll make the bingo card last, chat, of course. PS5 Pro would be a mistake. I would probably cannibalize their holiday sales if it's coming next year and not this year. Wait, doesn't 2K own Until Dawn's devs now? Yeah, they make the Rocky Horror Picture Show for them now. Whatever the fuck it's called. What is that shit? I will never remember the name of that game. Man of Medan. It is fucking little shop of horrors, Dark Pictures anthology. I got there, chat. I got there. I just had to pull it. It was back here. It was way back here, and I had to get it up here to get it out of there. Yeah, the remake coming out. The Quarry, that's right. They did work on the Quarry first party as well. Yep. What else do I have written down here? Oh, somebody earlier mentioned Housemarque. So Housemarque put out Returnal in when? Chat, what year did Returnal come out? Was that 2021? 2020? But it was their first like AAA game. You know what I mean? So with that being the case, I don't know what they will be doing next. The thing is that Housemarque was for a very long time known for making smaller games, right? So that being the case, I could see Housemarque showing up with like a $20 or $30 game and having something brand new IP to show, or like a top-down Returnal type thing, something like that. I think Bluepoint's working on 2 games, new IP and a remake of a loved game. I like new IP. It would be cool to see what they cooked up for new IP. The Yakuza creators' new studio's game. So not YGG, but a new studio. The studio creator, new studio. Nagoshi Studio. And it's a single player console game. Interesting. Let's add that to third party. I don't know how legitimate this is. Shimatsu. All right, let's add it to the third party page here. We're a Supreme t-shirt. All right, we're taking them. You come with me. Nagoshi Studio. Very good. Studio was created in late 2021. Yeah, I mean, it's time. Silent Hill 2 is going to be there, whether it's 2 or remake. Yes. Did I have Silent Hill 2 on here yet? Yes, I have Silent Hill 2 on here. And we could see Silent Hill F as well. but probably Silent Hill 2. They have a publishing deal. Nacho, what's poppin', homie? Welcome in, King. Nacho's giving me the best shoutouts that when Nacho shows up in my chat, I clam up, dude. I get nervous like I'm on a fucking date or something. I'm like, Nacho's really cool, guys. You should follow. But fucking follow Nacho. This is my fucking guy already. I've known Nacho for like a month and a half, and I feel like I've known him for years. And I think like Nacho is just somebody where like we meet, we're on the same wavelength, and I'm immediately cooking in my head. I'm like, what can I do on the internet with Nacho? Like what kind of content can we create together? Because I just know the second that we hop on mic, I've heard him talk, he's heard me talk. We're gonna create something. We're gonna make something. What was that one Capcom game they put on pause? Pragmata. That's such a good call. That goes on our Capcom list. Such a fucking good call. Pragmata. Good shit. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Where's it at? What is EA up to, dude? What a weird few years for EA games, dude. They used to be that boy. Now, I barely know what they're fucking working on. He's working on a tribute to Nacho Slash. Yeah. It's a tribute. EA Dragon Age Dreadwolf. What a terrible name. Mass Effect Next, we'll call that. The First Descendant. Why do I know the name of that game? The First Descendant. That's the one that looked like too good to be true, right? Oh, I've seen this thing. Yep. Yep. You can come here. Kagoshi Studios. First Descendant, you can come over here. Good pull, Future. Very good pull. Is there anything else that EA is working on? Oh, there's been rumblings of The Sims 5 for a while. Sims 5 launching in free-to-play and being a fucking massive cultural moment. I would say it's quite likely. I guess I don't need a picture for this. Let's just call it under EA. The Sims. True, we're at a decade or so of Sims 4. Somebody was asking me the other day, whose stream was I in? When we were like, guess how much it would cost to get every single DLC for The Sims 4? And the answer is like $1,300 or something crazy. These Sims like, yeah, I don't know, but there's a lot of people working on them. I was listening to a podcast talking about that. Sims 5, but they'd still make 20 more DLCs for Sims 4. You don't kill a cash cow. I remember there was an era where The Sims 2 was out and they were putting out like every other month an expansion to The Sims 1 and an expansion to The Sims 2. It was a fucking mess. It was a fucking mess. I'm just scrolling up and I see that Too Much New Toys suggested we kiss. Yeah, sure. Housemarque. I wish Housemarque got to collab with Nintendo for a minute. Oh my god, can you imagine, Noodles? Oh! It would be so good. Chat, obviously, listen, if you're just getting here, we are doing predictions for the PlayStation State of Play. The idea right now is we are roughly sketching things that could show up at the State of Play. Not everything we think will be at the State of Play, but ideas of things that could show up at the State of Play, with the end goal of adapting our wonderful bingo card that we last used for Grand Theft Auto, to see if we can get some accurate predictions, you know? I think that there is a good chance that we can do it. If you're not already aware, tomorrow the PlayStation State of Play is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. I will be here probably 20 minutes early. We will recap some of the predictions that we make tonight. YouTube VOD watchers, follow me on Twitch, be there live. The VOD will go up on YouTube. I hope that you all will join me. It all's happening here. All's happening here. I heard in The Sims 5 you can build a house anywhere you want, but the only playable character is a Blackgate Samurai. Ubisoft, let's go! Hell yeah. All right, Ubisoft could show. Now, Ubisoft has their own event coming very soon, right? On the 9th, I believe. No, it's the 10th. It's on the 10th, which I'm sponsored to react to. Don't tell them I would have done that for free, and I planned on it anyway. However, there's a lot of stuff that I think that we could see. Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed Shadows, chief among them. Little Devil Inside, that's no longer a Sony published game, right? I think that's like its own thing now. It kind of resurfaced not long ago, but I do think we could see that game. It's been a while. It has been, one could say, too long. If you've seen that game have a real showing. Yeah. iToy 2.0. Now that would be something. Now that would be something. Now, how many of these 14 games would be VR? I would guess that the Astro game will probably have a VR element to it. I think that there's a chance because they have such a history with that, but I don't feel like it'll be a VR exclusive game. My prediction for PlayStation VR is the same prediction I've had for a long time. And it is the one that makes truly the most sense. Valve, loosen up, bro. It's fucking time. It's fucking time. Give us the Half-Life Alyx. Ridge Racer coming back, I would absolutely cream my jorts. I would lose my fucking mind. Also, there was rumblings this morning of a PlayStation VR 2 PC adapter. I don't know if Sony goes first party and starts pushing PSVR 2 again. I don't think that happens. I think that I once again will be saying tomorrow that the PSVR 2 was sent out to Zai. But I don't know. What is the dope older Sony off-road title? You're thinking of MotorStorm, and it's the fucking best, and I don't know why it's dormant. It's right alongside, for me, MotorStorm, Resistance, Killzone. Give it to me. ATV Off-Road Fury back in the day for the PS2 was really good, 1 through 4, and then that team went to do like MX Unleashed, and then I think they're still making it. Games like that. I bring up that studio's Wikipedia all the time because it's fucking fascinating. VR Wipeout would be sick as fuck. 40 bones for that, like a Helldivers 2 we're cooking. That would be so sick. Or like an F-Zero 99 type thing, but it's Wipeout would be so rad. Speaking of that, chat, you know what I think we definitely see tomorrow? I think we definitely see Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is the new fastest selling PlayStation game of all time. 12 million copies in like 2 months or something like that. A bunch of them on PC. I think that they have the platform in which to show off that game. Makes perfect sense to me. Black Dragons, welcome in. Welcome in. Democracy indeed. MotorStorm, Resistance, Killzone, the ultimate trio, even if they just brought them back 100%. I would love to see a resurgence of those like titles. Back when the PS3 came out, they did a really good job of bringing collections together. There was an Infamous collection, there was a Sly collection, a Ratchet collection, a God of War collection. All of that shit was so fucking cool, and we've gotten so far away from that, and I know that that probably exists out there in like PlayStation Plus land now, but even still, it lies dormant, not being pushed on any of the platforms, even digitally. That was my Windows sound, not yours. Don't freak out, chat. I was just plugging in my mouse. I am gonna take that hydrate. Jake, I think we were all coping. The only Cage content in the Summer Games presentation is going to be Missing Link. I'll fucking come if I see Missing Link, dude. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Missing Link. It's taking so long in the open beta. The closed beta is apparently not that great, but I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to spend $100 on Missing Link on stream on launch day. I want the coolest cards. I want Sora wearing a pirate's costume that other people can't get unless they spend chat's hard-earned money. I need it. I need it. Kingdom Hearts now on Steam. Yeah, it's coming. All right, let me look at my list and see what else I'm missing. There's a couple other things, chat, that we can talk about. Do I have everything written here? Destiny, Fire Sprite game was canceled. Ghost of Tsushima, God of War spinoff. Sony Santa Monica, God of War on PC. God of War Ragnarok on PC. I think could show up, And then Polyphony, chat, there's a chance that we could see Gran Turismo also hit PC. I think that was leaked for a period of time. I'm gonna put these in hardware because they kind of like are for different hardware. So God of War and Gran Turismo. Without the need of legacy hardware, it would be such a fucking alley-oop, man. But the fact that they don't do it kills me every day. Truly one of the most frustrating things in the world. Sony has been fringing on the Nintendo way of gatekeeping their old titles in some ways. It's just weird the ones they choose to gatekeep. Kingdom Hearts Fidelity upgrade on Steam version is likely. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's entirely possible. Is there anything else slated for PC from Sony, chat, coming up? I don't think so. For some other stuff, what the fuck is Sony Bend working on? Bend Studio. The answer is I don't fucking know, but it's not Days Gone 2, even though it sold decently. Done the leaked Lego game. Oh, yeah. We need like our own page for rumored Horizon games, dude. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening over there? There's like 20 different Horizon games. All right. Horizon. All right. Let's just put Aloy here. And then I think that there are like 3 different things that I can think of off the top of my head that people have talked about with this. So there is a rumored Lego Horizon. There's the Horizon Zero Dawn remake. And then there's the rumored like Fortnite style. Yeah, the Monster Hunter one. MH clone. And then the fucking Horizon MMO. The music bumps. I feel like I'm in a jazz club in Leisure Suit Larry. I don't even know where this music is from. Let's look. Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1. Honestly, there was a slight Persona vibe to it, and I might have guessed it. But probably not. Let's be honest here. Probably not. What else? Chat? All of which will launch against generation-defining open-world games. The cycle must continue. Of course, Persona 2 remakes would be so wild and awesome. All signs point to Persona 6, I think, is what's being worked on right now. But I don't think they're going to show that. I think they're still riding the high of the launch of Persona 3. That's their yearly Persona right now. But it's coming. All right. Chat, we are missing a couple that I have written down. Black Myth Wukong. The Bouncer soundtrack is a crazy pull. Oh, Tekken 4 is this one. Black Myth Wukong, I would say, has a chance to show up. That game is going to be a pretty big deal, I think. The first ever PlayStation 5 game announced. Love that. And then I have... Oh, what are the chances we see a classic for me? Oh, Zenless Zone Zero is a shoo-in. It's a shoo-in. I've got another one for you too, chat. Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. I think there's a shot there. This game is going to... And I was looking the other day. This game is available for pre-order. I don't think this game is free to play. This is their first game that is pay up if you want the full experience type beat. It's pretty wild. We'll see how that goes. Zenless Zone Zero. Oh! There was I I think that this is the other thing that needs to be on our list, chat. Here we go. I've got a very good one for you. Alan Wake 2 DLC. They heavily teased an announcement just this morning on their thing. Twitter, they changed their stuff. I think it's all but confirmed that there is probably an announcement that is imminent. Oh, chat, I've got a great one. I've got a great one. Let's see if you can guess what it is. First one to say, the first one to guess what I'm thinking of right now. The first one to guess what I'm thinking of gets an extra fist bump. Are you ready? Pepsi. No, I'm not thinking of Pepsi. First one to guess what I'm thinking of. Shadow Generations. There it is. Some bullshit Sonic game is extremely close, but it goes add fist bump at a silly duck. That's what I'm talking about, baby. This game was premiered. This game was actually announced at the last PlayStation State of Play. Justin Thoreau. These are good guesses. Oh, Bog. Light No Fire is a great guess. That's a great guess. Light No Fire could show up. In chat, we'll use these predictions going forward too, because a lot of the stuff that we're talking about today, I almost said cocking about today. You guys want to guess what else I'm thinking about? Fucking. It could apply to Summer Game Fest in the very near future. You know what I mean? These are all good, very good guesses, I feel like. Light No Fire is 100% Keeley Core. Yeah, he loves Hello Games. Who is that motherfucker? And an extra fist bump for Duck. Duck grabs 2, bro. 23's coming up in the world. Stellar Blade 2 for the Gooners. Wouldn't that be so fucking good? Oh, give it to me. What else do I have written here? Lost Order Wilds, Kunitsugami. Yep, good shit. I literally took a nap today and wrote down predictions in my fucking phone. Until Dawn, Horizon stuff. Oh, Plucky Squire, dude. Plucky Squire. And then there's a Devolver Digital event really soon as well, so maybe they don't prematurely shoot their load there, but I think that there's a chance that we could see Plucky Squire probably, right? Plucky Squire got great updated key art recently. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. Live there. Chat, we need to add, of course, this stupid fucking game from the team that has no respect. The team that has no respect. Hey, chat! Boom. For the man, a fist bump for you. Hey, chat, what's the video game developer with the least respect for their loyal fans? You're up, chat. Here's your time to shine. Konami. Okay, that's a pretty good guess. EA, no. Overwatch, no, that's Blizzard. They don't have much respect either. For their fans. For their fans. Fuck. Hold on. The answer's coming. The answer's coming, chat. I make fun of these fuckers all the time. Team Cherry. Team Cherry. The most heartless goons in the video game industry, dude. Imagine being a Hollow Knight fan. I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for Hollow Knight fans to get treated like that by a company that you like. I could never. I could fucking never. I think it's mean. I think it's mean. It's cruel. It's unusual. I don't think it's a marketing tactic. I think it's a marketing failure. That's what I think. Z Black. Good to see you, homie. Chat, we haven't talked about Kojima's Wild Ride. I think there's a chance we see Death Stranding 2 again, as we tend to. Ooh, do I put Shenmue 4 on here, or is that just a funny little joke? Or is that just a funny little joke? I think we're nearly at the point where we should start building our list. Let's talk about the things that we have written down here. Chat, do you think that there's anything missing? Keep in mind, I'm gonna write through all of these, right? Very small Shenmue 4. We haven't talked about Madden or FIFA. Yeah, or the NCAA, I think is a chance as well. But I don't know if they get a spot at the show. 14 games. There's only 14 games tomorrow is what they've said. Could be under promise, over deliver. NCAA would be here over Madden. Yeah, they seem to be really pushing that this year. I think we see something for Kojima's new IP. Isn't one of those Microsoft pilled though? I don't think we're gonna see it, no. Because one of them is Microsoft, the cloud-based game, right? It's like Breakout or whatever with Elle Fanning. Death Stranding 2 is what we would likely see, and then Fizzant is already straight up announced as a PS6 game. I think we don't see that for many years. All right, here we go. We have Kingdom Hearts 4, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silent Hill 2, The First Descendant, Little Devil Inside, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D, Judas, BioShock, Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, Black Myth Wukong, Half-Life Alyx, something from Nagoshi Studio, the creator of the Yakuza games, Zenless Zone Zero, Alan Wake 2 DLC, Sonic Shadow Generations, Helldivers 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Plucky Squire, Light No Fire from Hello Games, Death Stranding 2, Knack 3 or Bust, Mark Cerny the GOAT. Would you look at this very next page? Knack is back, baby. Brent Zone, welcome in. Oh, wait, it's not the next page. It's not the next page. Here we go. From Capcom, chances that Monster Hunter Wilds, Kunitsugami, Resident Evil, I guess 9-0, Resident Evil Remake, Code Veronica X, maybe a look at Pragmata, Dragon Age, Dead Wolf, Mass Effect Next, or The Sims from EA. Chat, is there anything that we're missing from EA? Like, what does that team work on besides FIFA, Madden, and NCAA? Fucking nothing these days? I'm telling you, chat, we bullied EA into submission. I don't love where that company's at anymore. I miss all the licensed games. EA was putting out like 150 games a year. Now they put out like 4 on a good year. We fucked it. We fucked it. We should have been nice to EA, dude. We should have been nice to EA. I miss those games. Marvel vs. Capcom 4, please. Oh, please, dude. We won't see that for another 2 years just because of Street Fighter 6, but we do need Marvel vs. Capcom 4. The fact that we haven't had a Marvel vs. Capcom since Infinite is devastating. But truly, first, can we get Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Brent, do you own any of the King Ice stuff? We've been playing through all these Shadow games for the Year of Shadow, and I used chat's money to buy the Shadow the Hedgehog King Ice chain, and I have never felt better about a purchase in my life. This is just me saying, I know you're a big Sonic gamer. If you haven't dropped the too much money for the fake ice of the Shadow the Hedgehog bling, I can't recommend it enough. I feel powerful every time I put it on. NCAA football, I'll add to the list. Yeah. I want to take you for a ride. I know I haven't. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I can't recommend it enough. You won't regret it. I've got it. I feel strong. I feel handsome. I just feel like real Sonic fans should own it. And you know what? I know you're one of them. I just think you'd enjoy it. Return to NBA Live? No, they're too scared now. They're too scared. MVC is dead. The devs have said that I put a nail in it. It'll be back. All good things come back. Ubisoft, we just think Assassin's Creed Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows? Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows? I guess so. Let's talk first party. Bluepoint. Next Bluepoint game, Metal Gear Solid Remake, Bloodborne, new IP. Insomniac would be Spidey DLC, Venom, or Wolverine. I honestly think we could see Venom this year, chat. Naughty Dog, Uncharted, Last of Us 3, a crazy fantasy game. I think that honestly, there's a chance that we see Uncharted from a studio that's not Naughty Dog as well. Maybe Bent. I don't know. As long as it stays on when the lights go out with the misses, then it might be worth the purchase. Absolutely. If you're not smashing with your fucking Sonic chain on, then what are you really doing? You know? What are we all in this for? Housemarque Games, perhaps a reappearance. Ben Studios, perhaps a reappearance. I think Concord is like my #1 draft pick for game that we see tomorrow. I feel really good about that. I would make that my center for the what's it called? Who did the OG Tomb Raider? Not the remakes? I don't know. Eidos? I think Eidos. Tomb Raider. Wiki. Which doesn't exist anymore. Crystal Dynamics. Eidos Interactive. Core Design is the answer. A British studio. Crystal Dynamics did the remakes for sure, which also doesn't really exist anymore. Well, I guess it does, but it was Eidos Montreal. Twisted Metal. I want Twisted Metal so bad. I always get them mixed up. There's Fire Sprite and there's Fire Walk. I think Fire Sprite was working on Twisted Metal and it was canceled internally last year. It's the saddest thing in the world. I would bet on Wolverine with Deadpool coming out, ride the wave of promotion. My worry on that is that the literature for the actual Sony event is very interesting. It is, let me read it to you. Herman Hulst, bro. Fuck yeah, Herman. State of Play is back. Tune in for live updates on PS5 and PSVR 2 titles, plus a look at PlayStation Studios games arriving later this year. They can't get Wolverine out this year. So I think we might see third-party stuff that's further out, but I feel like calendar year, or at least fiscal year 2024 is the only stuff we're seeing from first-party PlayStation. So because of that, my money is on like Concord, Fair Games, Until Dawn, Astrobot are like my 4 horsemen of the apocalypse there for like games that we really might see coming soon. You know what I mean? I'm not positive how it all shakes out, but that's kind of where I think that we would probably end up tomorrow. Is there a season 2 for the Twisted Metal TV series being shot right now? Anthony Mackie, baby. He's making it happen. A lot of people slept on Astrobot VR mission. Yes, if I had a VR, it would be the top thing that I do. Tomorrow, during the day, we are streaming a full playthrough of Astro's Playroom, which I'm so excited. We're really celebrating Sony. We played Jack and Daxter this morning. We're doing the prediction stream tonight. Tomorrow during the day, we're going to do Astro's Playroom. And then tomorrow evening, probably live around 5:30 Eastern, we're of course going to watch the State of Play right here, chat. It's going to be a fucking blast. What could be better? I just don't know. Let's finish out our predictions. We have this whole page dedicated to Lego Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn Remake, Fortnite style Monster Hunter clone, or the Horizon MMO. That is interesting. Then I have this page that's kind of like more broad ideas. They have a brand new PlayStation 2 emulator up on PlayStation starting this month with like the Sly Cooper edition there. So I think that we could see a bigger, broader announcement of PlayStation 2 titles being ported or emulated on PlayStation Plus Premium and Extra, or maybe even Core. Then there's always the chance that we get like a controller. DualSense Edge in black has been rumored for a while. PS5 Pro, I think chances are very slim, but I'm not positive. PSVR 2, do they make another push? Do they figure out the PC attachment for it so that it's playable on a home device like that? That could be a game changer. And then God of War Ragnarok and Gran Turismo 7 on PC. If you're getting into VR, hard recommend. It would be the first thing that I purchased. I also think that if they put Astro, the biggest fumble, there's a lot of fumbles about PSVR 2, but PSVR 2 not being backwards compatible with PSVR 1, and then even to take it a step further, if it's not going to be compatible, not remastering some of your dope first-party games for PSVR 1 to be playable on PSVR 2 via like a Astrobot Rescue Mission remastered or something like that is a historically bad fucking call. Gran Turismo on PC would obliterate Forza Motorsport. It absolutely would. Lack of backwards compatibility with PSVR sucks. Yeah, I mean, listen, I've said this for a while. Every time they talk about PSVR, I say that that thing was sent out to die and it's a fucking nightmare, right? Like, it is a catastrophic abortion of a launch. Horizon Call of the Mountain is the only first-party push that has really gotten. If they don't have something that's Horizon Call of the Mountain adjacent, that's first-party, shown tomorrow, that's the kiss of death, I think, outside of an announcement of it becoming more broadly usable for other VR games. I mean, Half-Life Alyx popping up as an opportunity could be something, but for the most part, I think that something has stunk on that release for quite a while. I think they want out. But I don't know. I'm surprised to even see it on the billing for tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get our colors matched up here. We'll do blue and the off-white, this kind of grayish here. We'll take this Sony logo like so. And we shall crop up on it and lay it here. PlayStation bingo. Very good, very good, very good. This is movie magic, chat. This is a little look behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? This is how we're doing it big. Here is our free space, of course. Will be our PlayStation logo. You live there. What are we putting on the docket, gamers? What is our plan for our PlayStation State of Play bingo? What do we think out of all the stuff that we've guessed today is a sure thing to show up? I would love to see just some things. If I'm looking here at the third party stuff, right? I think really good picks are Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Kingdom Hearts 4, Helldivers 2. Oh, this should be on, this is on the wrong page. Helldivers 2 is second party. It can stay here. It can stay here. I think these guys should come. Right there. Undo. Okay. Kingdom Hearts is coming. Metal Gear Solid is coming. Silent Hill is coming. I am coming. Zenless Zone Zero is coming. Alan Wake 2 is coming. Sonic Shadow Generations is coming. Helldivers is coming. Death Stranding 2. Does that feel right to you guys? I feel like that's pretty good. More deets on the Jet Set Radio. That's so true. There is a lot of random stuff for chat. I will make this prettier off stream. I'm not going to try to line this all up right now. I will also perhaps randomize the positions of things. But let's just kind of sort things in here right now so that we have an idea of how many of these things we need to draft in. What do we think we're going to see? Maybe the right way to do this is like, should I delete them from the other page? Nah, because we might need that again. What do we think? Judas, bring DS2. Okay, we got DS2. Yes. Any comers in chat? Possibly. Where do we think? We think Judas or BioShock pops up tomorrow? Let's grab our sure things for Capcom. What do we bring over? Like Resident Evil? EA? What from this page, chat, do you think comes out more specifically? We have our broad strokes here. I'll add Judas. Cool with that. They seem to have a good partnership on there with Judas. What should we grab an image for to actually add? I feel like Monster Hunter Wilds might be the best bet. Lots of new stuff on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think if Ubisoft is going to show anything, it will be Shadows. Maybe like a gameplay trailer or something like that. Could work. So let's do that. We'll bring Monster Hunter over and let's bring Shadows over. Wilds for me. Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page, chat. Let's do that. All right, you two are coming with me. Very good. Gameplay reveal almost for sure. Yeah, I think you guys are right. All right, let's get into first party. Let's bring Blue Point and let's bring Insomniac. And then let's bring over my big four over here. Realistically, we'll call it the big five. Conquered, Until Dawn, Fair Games, Astro, and Destiny 2 all make a lot of sense to me. I think those are what we're looking at for first party stuff. Let's get this all shrunk down. What scary shit are we listening to right now? Tomb Raider Underworld, please. Ooh, I skipped like an hour into this video and we're on Final Fantasy X. Let's go. Absolutely goated. Love this. Alright. Insomniac, yes. Conquered, yes. Until Dawn, yes. Astro, yes. Destiny, yes. Fair Games, probably. Blue Point, Okay. All right, chat. We need to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more slots. What are we thinking? God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo, PC announcements, PSVR 2 hardware announcements. Let's bring those over. Light No Fire. I like Light No Fire. Yeah. Yep. I'm bringing that too. I'm bringing that too. Anything else standing out to you guys? Gran Turismo, God of War, PSVR 2 hardware update. We need 2 more things to fill in. I'm honestly leaning towards, there was a really cryptic tease the other day for Dragon Quest HD 2D. I'm gonna bring that over, and then maybe First Descendant, chat. I don't know. Announcing a new title, new IP. If it's gonna be new IP, I would want to guess it by just saying the studio that makes it. So in that world, I would say like if Insomniac over here brings over Venom, if Bluepoint announces a remake or new IP, well, maybe we bring over one more studio. Let's just bring over EA as a whole. Does that sound fair to you guys? They're putting out such little shit. Let's just give ourselves a good shot here with EA. Maybe we see EA show up with any of the games that we talked about before. Dragon Age, Dreadwolf, Mass Effect next, The Sims, or NCAA football. New IP could be a wild card space. Yeah, we'll take the free space just for being here. You guys get that for participating, chat, for helping me with this list and making something so goddamn perfect. I'll make this look a little bit better, but for the most part, you know, this is functional, I feel like, and we just randomize the slots that everything is in. So maybe we just run with this for tomorrow. I think it puts us in pretty good shape. Man, I'm really excited. I'm really fucking excited. And also, what a great brainstorming session, chat. I appreciate you guys coming through and helping me with this, because this is going to help us not only with this event, but also the stuff that's not announced here that's multi-platform. It would be interesting to see if it pops up at Future Game Show or Summer Game Fest, or, you know, even at the Ubisoft Forward, or if EA announces an event or anything like that. There's a lot of different things that could transpire, to say the fucking least. That's for sure. There is a lot to look forward to. Either way, chat, this is really dope shit. I think we've got a nice base coat. I hope that you guys all join me tomorrow so that we can experience it together. Here's the plan. Tomorrow during the day, we are gonna play Astro. We're gonna play Astro's Playroom probably all the way through. Which is absolutely sick. I'm so fucking excited. We'll play Astro's Playroom, and then tomorrow the time frame is, of course, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Chat, I hope to see you there. I can't tell you yet what I want to announce, but we did hit the goal the other day for the Hot Ones Jamboree. I gotta talk to Jimmy. I think it's gonna be June 4th that we do that, so right before Summer Game Fest. Very exciting times. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is our outro today. We'll do a raid. Don't leave yet. YouTube VOD watchers, you're liking, you're subscribing, you're so thankful to be here. I love you and appreciate